phone. Stop fighting me. Anyways, we had an accident that made me have to abruptly end the stream. Which I apologize for. But Charlie peed himself. Now he's just fine. He's in his jammies, cleaning himself up. After we washed him again. Hopefully he won't do it again. But he seems to be feeling better after relieving himself on my bed. Considering I had to clean off my entire bed. But I'm glad he feels better after relieving himself. Again. I guess my bed is just the best spot in the house to pee. You feel better now, Car? You're in your jammies again. Now, please, for the love of God, don't piss anywhere else except the damn litter box. Okay. I'm gonna sit here and color my coloring book while I wait for my damn bed to dry. Friggin' clean it. Thanks to Charlie and his scared bladder. Swear. I didn't think I met a cat that could ever piss so much. Oh, he's free. He's in the pajamas. After he pissed himself all over my damn bed. I was like, I smell pee. I was like, because he came over here and I smelled pee and I was like, why does it suddenly smell like pee? And then I pet him and I went, no. He had pissed on the bed and himself. I have no idea what that is, actually. So I cannot give an opinion on something I am uneducated about. I normally do not give opinions on things that I am not properly educated on. Well, if that's your opinion, but I prefer to keep Charlie inside, because I adopted him and he's not allowed to be outside. Anyways, Charlie's just gonna lay on the bed and I guess clean himself again, considering I'm just doing one of these. I have to wait for my bed to dry after I cleaned it. Let's see, my opinion on that. I say, let me form an educated response here. Let me see if I can form an educated response. I say all culture should be, like, represented and, like, put in the spotlight so people are more educated on it. Because being educated in a culture, on a culture, and or topic, it's better than being ignorant, but at the same time, I know white people like me, like in general, white people in general, do like to like shove them like their whiteness down everybody's throat, and it gets really annoying. I know that for sure. But I say everybody's culture deserves a spotlight, but at a point when you're like like rapidly shoving it down someone's throat, like a bunch of like, imagine like a group of just, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, education on every individual culture is a good thing, but then when you've got like one certain group of people, like in this case, a bunch of white people just going, yeah, whites, yeah, just like down in your throat, that's fucked up. Like, dude, there's no need for that. There's a very good thing called balance between I'm proud of who I am and where I came from, and at the same time now I'm being a douchebag about it and everybody can fucking suck it. I mean, there's a big difference. And a lot of people, unfortunately, like to do the latter, which is very disrespectful. Because at that point, now you're just making everything about you and not taking the time to educate yourself on differences and actual, like, issues. To me, if they're saying the same thing and I'm saying the same thing, it's clearly a problem. Because if one group of people that is a part of that certain statistic is saying, oh, my group of people is being a blank or doing something wrong, then anybody else who joins in on this, you going, hey, you're not doing this right, or you're being an ass, they are also correct because they are pointing out the same flaw that I am. There's no offense in pointing out the same flaw, whether you're black, white, Asian, it doesn't matter. If you're pointing out the same flaw that I am in one group of people, and all of a sudden people want to make it a racial thing, that's wrong. Because if I am a part of a certain group saying, well, now you're doing this, and I'm a part of this group, and everybody else is saying, yeah, you're doing the same thing, why are you trying to make it about race? Because at that point, it's no longer about race. You're just being a dick. Like, that's just what I think. It's like, a lot of white people take things way too goddamn personally that aren't even about them. I swear, you could, like, and I'm gonna say this from a white person's perspective, because I've had a lot of white friends that are so just stuck in them always being right that I had to just get rid of them as friends. Like, I had to just unfriend them and move on about my life, because it was like, there was no point in arguing with them. But, no, I could see, how a lot of people are sick of it, because I am. I mean, I have a few, but that's, like, very far in between that I have most friends around me, because, well, I'm too opinionated on certain things that certain people don't like, and that's okay. You having a good time there, Charlie? Anyways, my cat's taking a bath. Hello. Anyways, now that we've gotten my, I guess, political thing out of the way for the day, anybody else got anything to throw out here? Because even though I talk about politics third date, I'd like to talk about things other than politics. Damn, I must have got dirt on the wall somewhere. Yeah, that's damn dirt. I wonder how I did that. Hi. Anyways, if anybody else has anything they'd like to talk about, we can. Like I said, I've gotten my politics out for the day, because anyways, I'm counting down the days till my college orientation, because that is on the 15th. So I'm excited for college. I was excited to do my career reveal. That was fun. For sure. So, what did people do for the 4th of July? Because I didn't do much. Oh, thank you. Anyway, so like, wow. Wow. How did that happen? Anyways, as I was going to say, is like orientation's on the 15th, and then my first day of the semester is August 1st. So I have to finish all my orientation. Before then, an orientation's like 6 hours, 7 hours. But see, I have to do it, like I can do it in separate sessions. Charlie, you feel better about yourself? So yeah, orientation should hopefully be fun. I think. I hope. Because I also have to do my degree plan and everything as well. If all goes well, I will graduate in 2028. Which will put me like, let's see, I'm 18, so 19, 20, like 2021. Oh, shit. Like, I'll be like 21. Jesus, my brain is broken, apparently. I'm trying to read and everything else. Yeah, dang. That's enough to make anybody go deaf. Permanently. There weren't many fireworks like there were last year. Like, the neighbors, they're like right across the road from me. They normally set off tons of fireworks for like the 4th and for New Year's, but they didn't really set off any this year. They set off maybe 2. That was it. I did like a photo shoot with sparklers because I'm celebrating what I still have. Because right now that's all we can do is be thankful for what we still have left. And I know people save their thankfulness for Thanksgiving, but right now I think we need a very generous dose of thanks for our blessings. Charlie, are you done licking over there? Okay, let me know when you're done. Charlie's been licking since I finished washing him the second time. That's crazy. I'm sure that was loud as hell, though. At least they weren't, like, setting off M80s. Anyways, for anybody that doesn't know, M80 is like I think it's a quarter stick? Yeah, like a quarter stick of, I believe it's dynamite, and people used to throw them in mailboxes as a prank, and it would, like, blow up the entire mailbox and the, wooden post. But those were banned a while ago. Damn. But yeah, they banned the M80s a while ago. They're not supposed to be used by the public. But yeah, M80s are fucking loud, from what I've heard. And very destructive. But yeah, I heard people used to toss them into mailboxes and shit for fun. I don't see how that would be fun, because you'd have to pay for the property damage. Or your parents, depending on how old you were. I mean, damn. I don't think that would be a fun way to spend anything. Yeah, they're banned. You can still get them, but it's, like, really fucking illegal. Which I don't know who would want to take that risk, but hey. I guess more power to you if you're really that into them. Yeah, I think I've read something about that. I just want to know why you would want an M80. Like, what would you even do with that? Besides just blow things up. Like, what the fuck? What would you gain from that? I mean, the financial burden of getting them. The financial burden of paying for the explosive destruction. I mean, what would you fucking gain? 5 seconds of laughing at someone's misery? I mean, fuck. Even that's not worth it these days. You can go outside and see somebody's misery. I mean, why pay for it? At this point, you can walk outside and see me sitting on the fucking ground miserable as hell. Free misery. And as they say, misery loves company. So, and there's that. But, you know, it is what it is. Can't change the past. You just gotta keep going forward, even though it fucking sucks. I'm not even gonna deny that fact. My video on the 4th of July sure didn't deny that fucking fact. At all. Like, I sobbed my eyes out. I tell you. I fucking sobbed. And then when I stopped the live, I was still sobbing. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, I cried for another, like, 30 minutes to an hour. Oh, cool. We had, like, one of my mom's friends came over, so we had, like, a game of cards and some food, and that was it. But, yeah, I spent the 4th of July crying for the most part. I mean, of course, my video that I posted pissed off a shit ton of people, but, you know, I'm allowed to have my opinion. I'm also allowed to deal with the consequences that come with that opinion. But at the same time, I can sleep with myself at night. I'm not sure about many other people. Like there's this really cool thing called freedom of speech, but you don't get freedom of consequences. You can say whatever the fuck you want. But you have to pay the consequences for whatever the hell you say. And a lot of people seem to miss that concept. I don't think it was taught. But then again, a lot of people probably didn't get slapped in the mouth like I did when I was a kid either. Hi. Damn, you got rain coming your way? Damn. Try not to get soaked by the rain. You'll look like Charlie. Charlie kind of looks like a drowned rat right now. At least he's got his pajamas on. But dear God, if he pisses on my bed again, I might actually cry. I love him, but I wish he'd stop peeing everywhere. Charlie's just so used to his pajamas that he doesn't know how to freaking live without them, I guess. Oh well. You alright, Char? Charlie? You alright? He's just gonna clean himself some more. Anyways. As I was saying. Oh, I meant to mention, I have a TikTok now. You guys can come follow me over there, too. I'll put, like, a post out on it. And then put it in the, you know, the, post section. Yeah, that. I'm also gonna put, like, the link. It's coming out pretty good so far. Give me a second. I'll show you. I started drawing more, too. It helps combat my anxiety. That's what I've got done so far. But anyways, drawing helped combat my anxiety. That's why I don't watch the news too much anymore, because every time I do, I wind up with a fucking panic attack. I'm getting real tired of panic attacks, so I have turned to coloring. Well, that's what happens when you have anxiety. I just hope school will be more of a distraction so I can actually do some more stuff. The mandalas? That's what they're called. They're called mandalas. See? There you go. That's the book it came from. But they're called mandalas. The way to remember it is think of Nelson Mandela and then change it to mandala. That's how I taught one of my friends to remember it. Change Mandela to mandala, and there's your word. Or I had one friend say the very intricate design circles. I mean, that works too. Because some of them are design circles. And those ones are a pain in my ass. Those ones take me hours to do. Even days. Anyways, Charlie's bathing. Let me back my chair up so you can kind of see him. He's got his jammies on. Okay, let me see if I can separate these so they're not sitting in my eyeball. To do this really cool thing called see what I'm doing, because that might be helpful. Anyways, so how's everybody coping with everything that's been going on? Because the coping on this side ain't going too well. I think I'm just gonna live my life like it was the early 2000s. I don't know. So everywhere I look, there's more news, and I'm sitting here going, Jesus criminy, please stop. You're making me more anxious. I feel like that meme. I'm in danger. Because that's pretty much how I feel every time I open my phone. Yeah, that's how I feel some days. Don't even remind me about what the hell's going on. I swear every time I see it, it gets dumber and dumber. And then I sit here and go, and this is why reading is important, children. That and teaching that the consequences have Yeah, I said that backwards. You heard me. Consequences have actions. Fucking quote me on it. I said it backwards. Consequences have actions. I meant to say actions have consequences. Good Lord. We're not even going to laugh about that one. We're just going to quote me that I said consequences have actions. We're doing this in reverse. Because apparently I can't talk. And that's okay. Because talking's overrated most of the time. So for doing everything in reverse, does that mean the election goes in reverse too? I mean, I'm just asking. If it's backwards land, does that mean everything gets undone? Because if so, I'll get on the backwards land train. I'll be the first one with a ticket. Apparently, I'm just going to sit here and not talk because, well, I talk horribly right now. Exactly, I wish. I wish that's how it worked because, dear Lord, I'd be happy. I think I might actually cry rainbows when that happens. It's all funny, I swear, if it worked in reverse, we would have already found out the hard way what the fuck happens. F-A-F-O. That's a good one. F-A-F-O. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Because some people really do need to F-A-F-O. Because some people don't learn. And I'm just sitting here going, yep, y'all are just, F-A. Y'all have already F-A. Y'all are F-O right now. It reminds me of this thing I saw. I think it was like a meme or something, and it's like the professional way to say F-A-F-O, and it said, care to test that theory and, share your results? Because that's pretty much where we're at right now. You've tested your theory. You care to share those results with us? Because, the rest of us can see it, and it looks very bad. I was talking to somebody the other day, I think it was a friend of mine, and I was like, dude, the world is like a giant kindergarten right now. Everybody's throwing their fit. It's like, oh, like, they're all happy that things are going the way they think they should go, and I'm sitting here going, God is somewhere in the afterlife going, what the heck have I made? I am disappointed. What have I done? Pretty much. Yep, that's what's gonna happen. Unfortunately. Sadly, that is what's going to happen. And when certain people start finding out they're not exempt from it, then they're gonna have a problem. And all I'm gonna do is sit around and say, Don't come crying to me. Like, you made your choices, people. Y'all knew what was gonna happen. Y'all just wanted other people to be hurt, not you. You didn't think you were gonna get hurt, but guess what? You ain't exempt. Ain't nobody exempt. This ain't school. You ain't exempt from the damn exam. Hi, Bagadwa. Like, seriously, people seem to think they're exempt from everything, and they're not. And when they find that out, they start, like, crying about it. Like, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Well, what did you think, Captain Smartass? Did you think it was gonna be a happy day? I mean, fuck. Even I know stupidity from a mile away. My level of sarcasm depends on people's level of stupidity. And again, my level of people tolerance depends on their stupidity. I could sit in a room full of children and be happier. Why? Because at least children are very open. And they don't see hate. Because hate is a taught behavior. Hate is learned. That's a damn fact. And the only reason I know that's a damn fact is because my mother was telling me, I think it was a couple years ago, of a story that actually happened, that I did. And so we were at an eyeglasses place. I think my mom was getting new glasses. And there was this lady who was wearing a hijab. I hope I said that right. And I walked up to her and I said, "You're so pretty. I love your hijab." And she almost bust out crying, like literally almost started sobbing, because she said she had never heard anything nice like that from somebody ever. So, hate is a taught behavior. Yes, kids can see hate, but the only reason they learn to hate is because they see it from the adults they are around, the environment they grow up in. That is how they see hate. That is how they learn to hate a certain group or a certain skin color. Because it is a taught behavior. You're not born hating something. You are taught to hate something. Jarby. Hi, buddy. Come here. And unfortunately, people are taught more hate than they are to be kind. But to know exactly, hate is a taught thing. It is. It is a taught behavior. But in order to not hate, you have to know what it's like to be hated or to have felt pain from someone close to you being hated in order for you to choose kindness. It's easier to choose hate than it is kindness, but in the same respect, kindness gets you a whole hell of a lot further in life. It means you have a freaking moral compass and you know how to use it. But so many people choose hate because they want to fit in. Yeah, I tried that theory. I tried to fit in. It wasn't my thing. It didn't look too good on me. I really became an asshole, honestly, for a couple years. Because I wanted to fit in so badly. And when I realized it wasn't paying off, and I didn't know who the hell I was for a while there. I strayed from who I was because I was tired of being made fun of. And so I tried to be hateful, and guess what? I lost who I was for a while thanks to that. But I have found who I am again, and I am not going to try and be a hateful asshole anymore because it sucks. God, I don't know how people can wake up and choose to be that way. Criminy. I had to wake up angry every day. Dude, I can't even wake up angry anymore. It's like, ugh, it makes me sick. I don't know how people can wake up like that. Other than trying to fit in, because I tried that. And it was not my thing, that's for sure. Like, for reals. So I finished the first mandala, so I'm going to hang it up separately. But I'm going to see if I can get this all the way out first. Charlie, what you doing? Charby. Charbalicious. Charby, are you being suspicious? Are you being suspicious? So normally that's how I cut it out, because that's the smaller one. But when you cut it out like this, you can hold it this way instead of like this. So let's see if I can get this first one out, because this one's cute. A little bigger. I don't know why I tried to say huger. That's not a fucking word. That is some kindergarten level talk right there. That and more bigger. I had a friend who would say that all the time. It's more bigger. No, it's bigger. Not more. That does not make sense. Then again, a lot of things don't make sense. Ha! Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. I said that and Charlie came over here like, what? I wasn't doing anything. He's right now, I think he's at my feet, because he was over by the closet. Charby. Charby. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious, Charlie. Anyways, there's the first one. It's completely colored. Getting ready to do the smaller one. Charlie. Don't be suspicious. Charby, are you suspicious? Meow. Yep, he knew he was being suspicious. That's why he came over here to my hand. Right now he's like right... Okay, so follow my hand, he's like right there on the floor. He's bunting. I think you guys could hear him meow, but he's being suspicious. Derby! Hi, sweet baby. Oh, there you go. He's purring. He's meowing and purring. He's my little study buddy. He loves to help any way he can. It's hard to believe he'll be, Yeah, he gotta distract me from his suspicious acts. He's working very well because he's purring. Hi. My sweet baby. Anyways, I can't believe Charlie's gonna be 7 in December. He's getting old. He was 4 when I got him. Yeah, he was 4 when I adopted him. Charby. Come here, suspicious. I actually have a song. So, since suspicious rhymes with charbalicious, I say, Charbalicious is suspicious. Charbalicious is delicious. Charbalicious is delicious, suspicious. He finds that one funny because he'll stick his butt up at that one. Charby, come here. Come here, suspicious. Come here. Come on, jump. Charlie. Charlie, jump. Charlie, jump. He's not going to do it, I guess. Charlie, jump. Charlie. Charlie, jump. Come here, jump. No, he's not going to jump. He's too busy purring. He's actually gotten better at his jump since he's had the surgery. He's learned to put his tail lower to the ground and jump up. Because Because normally he would just use his tail on the floor completely to jump. He's relying more on his hind legs. Come here, Charb. Charby. Up. Come here, boy. Charby, up. Come here. Let's see if he'll come over here and get up here. Because if he does, you guys will be able to see him in his jammies again. Charby, up. Of course he's going to say it's too high. Really, Char? You are sitting on my foot. Damn it. Had it F up in 2 seconds or less. Charlie! You distracted me. You are rubbing all across my leggy. Like, for real. Let's see if I can try and fix this to the best of my ability. Charby, will you stop? You are rubbing all over my leg. You are being very suspicious right now. Let's see if I can fix this. I hope I can. If not, I'm screwed. Because I really like this one. Yeah, there's... really... I'll have to do that one later, once I figure out how to fix it. Yeah, he's being very suspicious right now. He's just rubbing all on my legs. Charby! What's the problem? Why are you being suspicious? What you being suspicious for, boy? Charlie, why are you being suspicious? Charlie Barley, what are you doing? Anyways, a friend of my mom's once watched the boys for us, Bandit and Charlie, when we went to Ohio to visit my aunt. And she said Charlie in a funny way. She said, Charlie Barley, what are you doing? And I love it. Charlie, are you done being suspicious? Where you at? I don't want to run you over with the chair. Charlie. Charby Bar. Come here, sweet boy. Oh, Charby, Charby, Charby. What am I going to do with you? I'm sure he's thinking, give me chicken. Give me chicken. Considering he tried to run off with my chicken. Exactly. There's never an end to being suspicious. He'll just wait to attack when I'm not looking. Charlie, what are you doing? You guys hear? He's purring and trying to open the bedroom door. Even though he's not allowed to be out right now. But he's purring and trying to open the bedroom door when I'm not looking. I knew you were being too cuddly, Charlie. I fell for your trick. You were being too cuddly. Yes, you were. You just meowed like all hell. Talk about knowing that. Charlie. Come here, boy. Charlie. Charlie Emery. Good boy. Meow. Good boy. Ooh. Yeah, I know he's got to try harder. He just came back over here after I said Charlie Emery. And now he's going to try and be cute even more so he can get out. He thinks it's going to work. It's really not. Normally he tries to open the closet door too. If there's a door that's closed and Charlie wants in, he will try and open it every way possible. He once hid in my mom's closet and then jumped out at her. Which was pretty funny. Considering Charlie's like the king of hiding everywhere. Charlie, what are you doing? He's trying so hard to be suspicious. He's like bunting the trash can right now, hoping that I won't won't notice. And that if he distracts me with the trash can enough, he can try and open the door. You hear that, Charlie? They're going to call Robin Hood to come get you. Well, Charlie's taking a bath again. I don't think he's too bothered right now. Give him about 5 minutes and he will be. Meow. I'm just waiting for his next suspicious move. Hello. Charlie, where you at? Yeah, call Donkey and Shrek. I'm sure they'll help. Oh my god, the Shrek movies were my favorite when I was little. Like, for real. But I like Big Hero 6 more. Big Hero 6 was awesome. Charlie. Charlie. Are you being suspicious? Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. Harry baby. I love that thing. Harry baby. That's one of my favorites. Charlie is in fact a very hairy baby. Ain't you, Charby? Good boy. Hey, welcome to the chat. Sit back and enjoy the chaos. Because this is what we do on a Thursday morning. We act as loco as possible. And I hope I said that right. I do not speak Spanish, but I've heard the word, and I hope I said it right and used it correctly. I have tried learning Spanish so I could understand the language better. That, and so I could better understand the names of the food. I sure love tamales, though. Yeah, I used it right. I love tamales, though. I swear to God, I'm a sucker for tamales. You offer me tamales and I will love you forever. I swear. And when I say tamales, I mean traditional tamales. When I was little, my mom had a friend who was of Hispanic descent. I do not remember which specific part, but she would make traditional tamales. And I loved them to death. I have not had a good traditional tamale in mm, 14 15, 16 years, I think. I don't know. It's been that long. And even I can't remember. But anyways, I am a sucker for traditional tamales. I love the traditional food. Bonjour. I know a couple of greetings in different languages, but I'm not very fluent in the actual language. I just know the actual, just greeting. I can't speak Japanese very well either. But I do know konnichiwa. Yeah, the math not adding up somewhere down the damn line, because I can't count. See, I was like 3. No, I was closer to 4 or 5, maybe 6. I think. I must have been like 5 or 6, so it's been a while. Yeah, I'd say 5 or 6. So yeah, somewhere in there. Yeah, like 5. Like I was like 5 or 6. So let's see. My brother, he was born when I was 3. I was eating solid foods like 3, 4. Yeah, closer to 12, 13 years. But yeah, I haven't had a good tamale since then. Like, sure, canned tamales are good, but I want one that is cooked by somebody who understands the damn culture and knows how to make them traditional. I love traditional tamales. I also like traditional Japanese food too. I actually spent a few years studying indigenous culture, like just in my own free time, as well as Japanese culture too. Not an expert in it, and I couldn't probably recall the information unless like we were talking, but I do know some, enough to be educated and understand without sounding like a racist asshole, which is a good thing because I'm not a racist asshole, and I don't want to sound like one either. So yeah, there's that. Charlie, are you being suspicious again? Are you gonna get up here or not? Come here. Where'd you go? Silly cat. He drives me up a wall. He disappears and then reappears, and he does Charlie things. He is Charlie things. Let's see. Anyways, besides me and my weird tamale obsession with how good they are, I do actually, and you guys are gonna laugh, I have the pictures from Charlie's very first bath. And I have the pictures from the bath he took not too long ago, and oh my god, he looks hilarious in all of them. I actually took a video. I'm gonna post it on here after, because it was like after his bath. He looked hilarious. He kind of looked like a little drowned rat. Pretty much the wet rat, because that's what he looked like both times. I love him, but good lord, when he is just bathed, he looks kind of funny, and a whole lot of funny, actually. That, and I actually caught him kicking at me on video because he was mad about the bath. I call him Chargagawa. And the reason I call him Chargagawa, so there's a cat. So there's a cat that I follow. It's a cat and owner. Cat's name is Mervin. And Merv has a habit of saying Bagagwa. Like just randomly Bagagwa. And so I picked that up after I had heard that, but when Charlie was running from his tail one night, he said Bagagwa and then ran. So I call him my Bagagwa. Oh, or Chirgagwa. Chirgagwa? Charlie, what you doing? Hi! Oh, he hates hair dryers. We tried to dry him off like that, I think once, and he freaked out. Like, he absolutely flipped. Bandit, too. We tried to dry Bandit that way once, and he flipped as well. The boys do not like hair dryers at all. Hell, I don't even like hair dryers. They're too damn loud, in my opinion. I won't even touch curling irons either. It has to be a very special event for me to actually do that. I don't even let people braid my own damn hair because, no. Just no, why? Why would I? There's only one person besides a hairstylist that is allowed to touch my hair, and that is my mom. And that's only when she's helping me fix it. Other than that, nobody else touches my damn hair. Hell, the last time a comb touched my hair was maybe 3 days ago. If that, maybe longer. Because my hair just falls the way it's supposed to most of the time, unless I have been moving furniture or working. Chargagua. Charby. He is still bathing himself. Dang. He is still bathing, y'all. Like, you would have thought, like, we dumped him in, like, I don't know, a vat of gravy with as much as he's cleaning himself right now. I mean, dang. I'm gonna have to get me a damn floor lamp for this bedroom. It's too goddamn hot to keep this big light on during the summer. Welcome to living in the South. Okay, let's try that. Give me a second, y'all. Yeah, exactly. He's like, I gotta meet myself, Charlie. Tell me about it. Okay, y'all. I know it's dark, somewhat darker, but damn, I'm sweating like a horse in church. Hey! You wanna come see your friends? Here, everybody. Charlie has decided to visit his friends. Say hi, Charlie. Say hi, friends. There you go, Charlie. Go see your friends. Your friends have been missing you. Yeah, it's a really odd reference. But I actually heard it before. And it's really funny. The original saying is, I'm sweating like a whore in church. That is the original saying. I say I'm sweating like a horse in church because I have heard it from somebody else. And yes, he did say horse. Horse. Totally, what the hell was that look for? You should. Anyways, but the original saying is, I'm sweating like a whore in church, but I say I'm sweating like a horse in church. Yeah, that's why I had to turn my lamp back on, even though it's very tiny. Hi, Chargagua. Char. Hi, my sweet baby. Now you don't smell like ass. No more smelling like ass, okay? Please. I don't want to have to bathe you again. Just stop smelling like ass. Sweaty ass. Swamp ass. Hot ass. Charlie smelled like capital A-S-S. Ass. You would have thought you would have thought my room smelled like swamp ass with him walking around in it. Swear to God, he made my room smell like swamp ass. We skipped stage 1 and 2 of Swamp Creek and Bat Creek. This went swamp ass. I love my cat, but when he starts smelling like swamp ass, we got a problem. And Charlie smelled like swamp ass. Capital A-S-S. Charby. Pretty much. I know, he's like, she putting me on blast. Exactly. I'm putting you right on blast, Char. Hey, just be glad I'm not putting you in a blast chiller. I'm just putting you on blast because you smell like swamp ass. Oh, don't huff at me. I can do that too. Oh, now he gonna walk away. He gonna walk away with his little attitude. And yeah, you've been called out on the internet for smelling like swamp ass. What you gonna do about it? You sleep in my damn bed. Yes, you do. You don't lie. You sleep in my damn bed all the damn time. Smelling like swamp ass. Oh, now he's meowing at me like Really? You really gonna do that to me? Charlie, you do smell like swamp ass occasionally. Yes, you do. You occasionally smell like nasty swamp ass. And when I say nasty swamp ass, I'm talking about swamp ass that's been on the sidewalk for about 3 days. Oh, now he's bathing himself again. Alright, y'all. Well, I'm going to put Charlie to bed.